What's going on, y'all? So I'm gonna give y'all some very early tips on the game and just tips in general to help you out so you can know what you need to do every day. And for people who haven't played it or just about to get into it, it'll just, you know, help everything go faster. So right off the bat, being inside this, and some stuff you guys are going to see, by the way, that you haven't unlocked yet, but you'll know to get to it. Just do the story and you'll get to it. It's VR device. This is important because you actually get mats for every one that you do, and it teaches you how to play and learn the character. So do all of these. As you see, I've done all of them. And like I said, definitely if you're free to play and you're not spending a whole bunch of money, there's going to be a lot of people that do that. Do every single one of these to get those mats. And like I said, it will help you understand the game and you won't miss anything. And you can always go back. And then you could also do free training to go in there and just like master rotations. So do your VR device, it's worth it. Go to your workbench too when that's highlighted. Definitely the proxy handbook, because every time you do that, it's going to give you like a little bit of currency. And it's just worth it. Next up, what you want to do is you want to talk to Bang Boo when the shop is open. You're going to want to always keep this up to date because you actually get rewards for this. And at the top right where it says no inquiries, that'll happen, you know, every single day. So don't worry about that. When it happens, just select the movie and change it out every day. As you see down here, there's going to be video store levels as you raise your internet level, business performance, earning some glances, new people coming in, and you can get like new quests and stuff like that. So that's important to do. Make sure you do that every single day. I recommend it. Next, another thing is like there's different NPCs and different stuff that pops up during the daytime, nighttime, and evening on this game. So you can go on the sofa in there and rest to change the time, and that's important. Obviously, you want to talk to this little dude every single day. They'll let you know that to do your little scratch. And when he pops up, go talk to him because he has a whole bunch of rewards for you too. So for example, you read the details, like complete the mission King of Street Soccer, and he gives you a whole bunch of rewards too. Complete all of these, just read them. And that's what I mean by like afternoon, you know, at nighttime, rumors are going on. And you know, you could just read the details and then you'll run into it. And when you complete 10 of these, a second page will open up and then it'll just keep going. So talk to him and do all of that to get as much as you can. Run around and do all the little collectibles and all the little boxes around the city. I collected them all, so they're not showing up for me. Obviously, when it comes to food, you don't even need it early on. Like, for example, if we go to here, and obviously they tell you about it, you won't be getting this till 20. I mean, honestly, I haven't struggled against anything, and I played on hardcore the whole time, so I mean, you could get it if you want, or if you feel like you want to just like save as much in penny pinch currency as possible, because you know how it is with these games. Definitely if you're doing multiple teams, you can ignore it till you hit 20, or when you get a little bit farther. The coffee shop, something I would explain about this, definitely if you are new and you don't understand, is you can only do this once per day, but the 60 that they give you, if you have 240, remember, it's not overriding that where you miss it out. It's actually stacks on it. So if you went in to the battle area where you get in your currencies every single day to use up your batteries, if you use 60 and you had 240, you would just have 240 after that. That's literally what this is, and you know, it helps. What are the other bonuses? I don't know, we haven't unlocked them yet, but obviously you want to go here once a day, as much as you can. This is a shop you go in to get all the currencies. But something else that's very important is understanding not to overspend on certain currencies, and I'm going to get to that to help you guys in a second. But coming in here is a shop where you could get engines for your characters. You want to recycle all the B stuff down to like 2. 3 if you feel like you're going to be playing a ton of characters. But honestly, I would never carry more than 3, and I would just take the currency because you could use that to level up your engines. Anytime you have more than 3, like I said, even you can tone these down to 2 because you're trying to aim for getting an A engine at least, and you'll get S later on. So she'll sell you the stuff you need, and these materials down here for the A's are going to be tough. So if we go down to buy, I mean, even I don't have them yet, but you'll get them by playing the story, and sometimes you unlock some of that stuff. So don't worry too much about that. But if you have any A's on you, absolutely put that in your character. And I'm going to explain something about these engines too that's going to help you understand things better. if you guys don't know. For example, when I go to my agent, yeah, that's right, I got Ellen. First try, literally pulled her and Soldier 11 at the same time. It's nuts. And I pulled her too. But yeah, let's get to it. So going to Ellen. The element is always going to be on the left, and your damage is always going to be on the right, or what type of, you know, aspect you're doing, like attack, support, stun. So when you're going to the equipment, which is where this is at, you can see right here, just like on Honkai Star Rail, they put the important stuff at the top left that you could be used for your character. So the W engine effect is based off of attack, and you see she's ice and attack. And I have A on her. You want to aim for that. Don't over-invest into Bs, because you're going to replace them. Definitely if you're doing multiple characters and you're just burning down your mats, I don't recommend that. I don't recommend even going past 20. You won't at this far. Hell, even you can do 10 and still be fine. And, you know, I did it on hardcore. But you want to get your A's up, obviously, until you can get an S rank to replace them. So that'll help you understand, like, how characters work. And, you know, just another example. If I go over to her, go to base stats, she's fire and she's stun. So I go to my equipment. You see what I have on her. Engine effect for characters with the stun symbol specialty. So you would know to only put that on her. You would never put anything else. Don't worry about the fire element. That'll come for something else. It's all about what's on the right side of the element. And support would be supported, obviously. So this will help you understand that, so you could know what you need to invest into. And like I said, don't over invest into Bs. Save your resources.
Hey, don't look down on me.
Next, we're going to go over to the HIA Club. Like I said, if you guys haven't unlocked this yet, you'll get to see ahead of time. This is where you can start spending your batteries. And I didn't want to get off yesterday until I was able to do that, so I didn't miss that window. You know what I mean? And it overcharged. So, to tell you about the battery charges too, you'll start off with basic promotion and engine. Obviously, you want to get what you need for your character. So read the symbol that your character needs. You see what I'm saying? Obviously, I just showed you that What's-Her-Face was stun, so I would go for stun on her. So you can go in here and tone it down and only get what you need to save yourself resources. Or if you feel like there's other characters you see coming in the future, you can go ahead and invest for them. But what I'm trying to tell you is that you don't want to get too much of those where you're sitting around with so much, because you can only use that for the level 10 stuff. If you look at the top right of the screen, you see a challenge level. So when you get level 20s, it's going to be different materials. So that's why I say don't over-waste your mats by getting too much of these. And then you get these other characters and you need other mats for them. And then you go up to the 20 tiers and you don't have the batteries to use it. And you got to wait. And obviously, just like other games, you can charge your batteries with your currency or the ether batteries. And so it's just like before, you know, you have 8 chances remaining today. When you do the first 2, it'll be 50, and then it'll go up, vice versa after that. So every day, if you only want to use, like this is what I do in games, I'll use the first 2, and I'll never use more currency after that. Just so, you know, just to keep up. I didn't do that today, but eventually I'm going to. And then obviously, if you want to save these, you can. But those are some important tips you definitely want to know right away. And like I said, you'll be unlocking more stuff as you get a higher tier on here. Here's where you can also add people if you want to add them, right up in here. Always check your achievements and compendiums as well, and your Internet. I think that's a funny name. And like I said, if you look right here, you could see the time of day for certain aspects, which kind of gives you the idea of what type of quest you might be doing, because certain things won't activate if it's not a certain time of day, even, you know, certain people popping up. So that's important to know. Always check that. Also, there's codes online. You guys can check them on Twitter. What you want to do is you want to go down to more right here and go to redeem. This is where you redeem the codes at, guys. Right here. There's also a survey that you can take, and you'll be able to get some currency for that. This is just stuff just to help you guys out. But that's pretty much it at the beginning. Like I said, use your batteries wisely. Don't overspend. And when it comes to the store here, that's not a bad deal. I already got the pack here. It's just like before, you know, all this stuff. I already grabbed all the stuff you could grab pretty much. Same as any other game. But yeah, going to signal search. Man, I got her in my first pull. This stuff is amazing. For people who are wondering about the 80 pulls, the 80 free pulls are you getting 8 for the first 10 or whatever. So that allows you to get 2 free pulls as you're doing that. And a lot of people are wondering, you know, where the hell is that at? They don't really explain that, but it just allows you to get free pulls that way. And, you know, they give you stuff throughout the game by just playing. So I don't know about getting straight up 80, like, currency right away to do, like, 80 pulls. I don't think that's what they meant. Just to explain that if people were wondering. But that's pretty much it to cover the tips that you need to know right away. And when it comes to battling, like I said, y'all, go into the VR and learn how characters work so you can see who fits together. Teams that are underneath certain companies, you can see they benefit each other. You know, like, for example, if we go to Agents,
Hey, don't look down on me.
she's literally S tier, but she can become double S if you pair her
How can I help?
with Ben. And you can see they're both fire, right? And they're underneath Bellabog Heavy Industries.
Nothing. You want to test my
You see what I'm saying right there?
Hey,
And then obviously, who else fits with them?
It's our turn, bro.
Him. And they're all 3 underneath the same industry. So there's actually bonuses for that. Like if you go in battle, if you go to the top left, it'll say 3 out of 3, and there'll be bonuses for those 3 being together. That's another important tip to understand, so it can help you understand things.
Come on,
So
let's
elements
get to work.
do benefit each other. Like
Time for
for
some
Ellen,
time.
if you
Is it
include
work time? Is food
Sukaku,
included?
she gives her benefits. Hollow Special
Come on.
Operations.
Touch my tail.
Though they're not in the same, but still they do benefit each other.
Time for some
But that's pretty much it. Like, subscribe if you guys like this. I'll be doing more content on this game and covering endgame and all sorts of stuff. So hopefully I helped you guys out. Y'all have a good day and good luck out there. This game turned out better than I thought it would be. It was more like you got to get your hands on it from watching at a distance. But yeah, peace out, guys.